What's going on, you guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own leaders. And you guys, you bought leaders like this before at Walmart. They're like $1, $1.50 a piece depending on where you go. But this one right here is for 2 hooks. You've got the hooks up here and then you've got the weight portion down here. So I'm going to show you how to make your very own leaders. Just to go over everything that we have here, I've got some 2/0 circle hooks here, and you've got some 1/0 ones. These are going to be going on the bottom of our rig. Next we've got the fluorescent beads, which you can see here will go in the connectors so that the lines and whatnot and the connections don't rub up against the other metal parts, potentially breaking. So next thing we've got here is some barrel swivels. These hold up to 65 pounds. You got some sleeves here that you will be able to crimp down. Then we've got some Zebco Omniflex 50-pound line. Now the reason I got this line was because it's pretty thick as is. It's going to be leader material. Like the places where I fish is up, you're going to be up against a lot of rocks. So you're gonna lose a lot of this stuff, which is why I don't like, buying them, because you're gonna be losing it. So I usually just buy a pretty thick line and go with that. I've also got some 60-pound saltwater test line for when I go out to the sea, but this is what I got now. And then right here you guys can see that it only cost $8.45 for all of this stuff, and I'm probably going to get easy 20 or 30 liters out of this if I wanted to. I'm only gonna make a couple tonight for tomorrow, but let me go over how I'm going to do it. First portion that we're going to make is going to be this little connector right here. I don't put a snap swivel on mine. I don't know, I forget what these are called. I don't put one of these on the end of my line. I just attach my hook directly to it because I know what I want on it and what size I'm going to be using. I tailor it specifically to that. So I'm gonna get a 1/0 hook here, drop it on the table, quickly lose it, feed it right through there. And then I typically like to do a improved cinch knot. Sometimes I use polymer knots, but the hook, as you can see, so the line will not go through the eye of the hook twice, which is why I typically do a cinch knot. So pull this, get that out through there. All right, and then once you've got your cinch knot there, you're gonna pull it out about yay far, and then cut that off, just like that. All right, and then you're gonna make a couple of these for the 1/0 and the 2/0. We've got all of our hooks set up here. These are the 1/0, these are the 2/0. Make the lengths on all of them the same. So the first one that you do, just hold the second one up to it when you're cutting it, measure it, and cut all the line length the same or very, very close. So now we're gonna be working on the bottom. It doesn't really matter, how long you want it to be right now. All we're doing is going to be putting the actual swivel for the weight on it, and I do prefer having swivels on the bottom. One of your sleeves here. So what you're gonna do is slide in one side of the line first. Metal thing here, his name I can't remember. Put it through the eye, and then loop back around. We're gonna go ahead and crimp that down with a pair of pliers that I've got here. Well, these are channel locks, but whatever. Put them right there. Close it, open it. And there you go. And then boom, that is the bottom of our rig, right? Just like that. The next thing that we're going to do is go up the line and figure out how far up we want the bottom hook to be. So I want mine to be about there. It has the line through it, that's all that really matters. So put it as far up as you want the weight off the bottom. Get your channel locks or your pliers or your grips or whatever you want to do. You can also do these with needle nose pliers like I have here. You just put it down towards the bottom, get it centered there, and then crimp it down. I'm gonna put one bead in through here, just like so. The swivel. And if you do it right, you can mitigate the amount of line that you have to cut off just to reduce overall waste of line and whatnot. But go ahead and crimp that down, make that nice and tight so that the line doesn't slip or anything. Copper is pretty soft, so that's why you can use it in sleeves and whatnot. So there you go. That's your line there. I'm gonna put it through the top of your leader, just like this. There you go. All right, so it's starting to look like a leader now, right? So if you wanted to make a leader with one, you would stop here. You would get a copper sleeve, slide it on, make a loop, put a swivel for you to tie your line to, crimp it off, you're good to go. And that's, a one hook leader with, pretty sure that's a snap swivel. With a snap swivel for a weight 1/0. So that'd be a 1 hook, but we're gonna be doing 2 hooks today. So now that I've got that on there, I'm gonna slide another sleeve down, crimp it off, but first I'm gonna put the other bead down it so that the swivel that my hook is attached to doesn't move, hit the metal, and damage the line or the swivels or anything, potentially compromising the actual hook or the connection or whatever you want to call it. All right, so now that we've got that there, you don't want to do it too tight. You want to give it a little bit of wiggle room, but once you got that, you go ahead and crimp that down. Again, flip it over with the pliers, and you're good to go. So there you go. So there you go. That is now our completed leader here. I'm trying to get it all in the frame, but I know it's going to be impossible to do so. But you got the connection at the bottom for the weight. You've got the line, the first hook, and then you've got the second hook there. This is the 2/0 hook, and there's a close-up if you guys want to pause that. You can look at it there. This is kind of a rush job, just so I can get them done because I am going tomorrow. Normally I'd spend a lot more time on these and do that, but there you go. That's all the stuff there. With all the materials that I bought tonight, I should be able to get an easy 20 or 30 liters out of this. If you guys like this video, let me know down in the comment section below. I'll do more of these. This is actually an idea I got from Dinsmore Outdoors. He did a video showing his saltwater rig. So this is a bottom rig that I use for catch fishing, for red fishing, just for fishing in general. It's an all-purpose rig. But definitely go check out his channel. I'll leave a link down in the description below to the video and his channel. Definitely check us out. He's got a bunch of great content. He goes fishing all the time. Great guy. You can learn a lot from this guy. So go check him out. And thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.